How was your pain level?
Seasons Hospice is about allowing the patient to gain control at a point when few choices are left.
Increase in your pain medicine, do you think?
Oh, I don't think I would.
The patient can make her own care decisions for as long as possible.
I want you to give us a call and let us know so we can stay on top of it.
Really what hospice looks to do is to understand what this person wants out of this time and to tailor and personalize that plan of care to meet that person's goals, not our goals, their goals as an individual.
They have made very clear to me that, Nick, it's your life, you're in charge here, you make the choices. And that's been comforting also, because it's, to some degree, it's, you know, it helps me understand, you know, they are really here helping me make this last trip.
So everything about hospice is really trying to give that patient back a sense of control about their life.
Many of our patients have the opportunity to choose the circumstances in which they die. They would prefer not to be hooked up to tubes and wires and bells and whistles and all the distractions of tertiary care. They want peace and comfort, and we try to do everything we can to enhance their peace, their comfort, their dignity.
I'm becoming too much of a burden. It's hard for her to have a life.
He worries about that, and I worry about him. And I think we do spend a lot of time worrying about one another.
Mm-hmm. One of the nice things about hospice is that we have the professionals, but we also have volunteers. So the volunteers might be able to come sit with him for a while or do some errands for you that you haven't had time to do. Maybe just, you know, come and visit for a while so that you can go out and maybe do some things that have been sitting on the back burner.
Then I wouldn't be worried.
We have volunteers that go into the home to help with many different things.
I'm really glad to see you're here today.
Being the primary caregiver at home can not only be physically exhausting, but emotionally depleting. So caregiver support is part of the Seasons Home Hospice Plan.
Calling me to do the dishes?
Both patients and caregivers benefit from extra assistance during challenging times.
What I see happening as hospice begins to interact with the patient and their family is that the family is able to reestablish the role that they had before they became the sort of necessary nurse for the moment.
I had spent so much time with my mom doing the bathing, doing the nail care. You know, it was kind of fun. You know, we tried to have a good time about it, but it definitely was stressful for my mom as well as for me. So when the hospice nurses came along, they were able to do all of those kind of activities with my mom. It made such a difference to me because I felt then our relationship changed, and instead of me being mom's caregiver, I was mom's daughter again.
They create a situation where you can focus on that incredibly difficult task it is to say goodbye to somebody that you love so much.
Sometimes, even with the in-home assistance offered by Seasons Hospice, a caregiver still needs a break. Respite care is available through Seasons Hospice, so the patient can be cared for at the hospice house, providing the caregiver with a chance to rest and rejuvenate.